As we started from some months ago, this quiz is divided into 3 parts. The first part is the scriptures, the second part is a riddle, and the third part is church doctrine. Church doctrine. Now, let me read to you for the sake of those who are watching us from afar, so you can open your scriptures and join the competition. The church doctrine, we are answering or learning from the sacrament and sacramentary, the liturgy, talking about the Mass, Mary and the saints, feast, seasons, and the cycles. Catholic Church within the province of Kumasi. That's for the church doctrine and all the current things that are happening. The scriptures, we're taking the quotations from Esther, the book of Esther, and Acts of the Apostles, chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 15. Chapter 1 to chapter 15. The Gospel of John, chapter 1 to chapter 15. So that is the pericope for our learning, so to speak, the competition, as we do call it. The whole book of Esther and chapter 1 to 15 of Acts of the Apostles and chapter 1 to 15 of the Gospel according to John. Now, let's start from Saint Jerome, SHS. Saint Jerome, are you ready? Are you ready? I can't hear your voice. Somebody say, I want to see your shouting. I want to see your shouting. I want to hear your voice. No, use the microphone.
Yes, Father.
That's right. Can you read the bell? Let me see. That's right. Okay. Your major question, Saint Jerome SHS. Yeah, this round doesn't need a bell. But I just wanted you to ring it to test that it's working. Now, what is another name for the Sea of Galilee? What is another name for the Sea of Galilee?
The Gennesaret. The Lake of Gennesaret.
No, you still have time.
The Lake of Gennesaret.
No, time is still on the side. Okay.
Tiberias.
Come again.
The Seal of Tiberias.
Yes, Tiberias is the correct answer. John chapter 6, verse 1. You know, this is a process of learning. We are all learning. In actual fact, what our dear brothers and sisters are doing here is not all of us that can do such a thing. Even to come and sit here is by grace. So, having studied these whole scriptures and having taken the mantle upon yourself to sit here, we thank you for the opportunity. So, it's a process of learning. In other fact, we don't care much, though we do, about who will be the first or the second or the third. But let's concentrate on the knowledge we are getting or imparting from this quiz. So the answer is Sea of Tiberias or Tiberias. St. Louis, your major question. Why were the apostles treated in a gentle manner?
They were treated in a gentle manner because of they fear the people who hurt them. The people who stone them.
So that, come again.
They were treated in a gentle manner because of the fear of the people.
Yes, that is correct. Let me read it to you. It is fear and stone. He has said it. It's because the people they fear, and because instead they will stone them. And she mentioned all these two. But kindly do me a favor, or yourself, by speaking more audibly, so that I would like to ask you to repeat your answer. All right. So that goes for 3 points. Opoku School, your major question, and the first question for this round, for you. According to Esther chapter 2, verse 14, who was in charge of the concubines? According to Esther chapter 2, verse 14, who was in charge of the concubines?
Shazgaz.
Shazaz is the answer. Where had the man Philip met been, and what was his reason for being there? Where had the man Philip met been, and what was his reason for being there? Where had the man Philip met? The man Philip met. Yeah. Where had he been? And what was his reason for being there? Okohi na okoyeding.
So the Ethiopian eunuch, that's the man Philip met. He went to meet the king and he was coming back from the palace.
But repeat what you just said.
The man Philip met had gone to the king and was returning from the palace.
No, that is not the right answer. Bonus to St. Jerome. Okay, to St. Louis.
He had been to Jerusalem to worship.
Jerusalem to worship is the correct answer. St. Jerome. Throughout the gospel reading, according to John, the author keeps using a phrase to indicate Christ's relation to him. What was this phrase? Throughout the gospel, the reading according to John, the author keeps using a phrase to indicate Christ's relation to him. What was this phrase?
The I am. The I am.
No.
I'm his witness.
No. You still have time. Okay, bonus to St. Louis.
The Son of Man.
No. To Opoku School.
The disciple whom Jesus loved.
Yes, that is correct. The disciple whom Jesus loved. John chapter 21, verse 20. Chapter 21, verse 24. Chapter 21, verse 7. You can see all these things there. Okay, now main question for... Yeah, this is riddle, so anybody at all can answer. Listen with rapt attention. I am a pope born as Joseph Ratzinger.
Pope John Paul XVI. Pope Benedict XVI.
Pope
Benedict XVI.
Benedict XVI. Please sit down and let me finish reading the question. And listen to the question, because it's a process of learning. We are all learning from all these questions. I am a pope born as Joseph Ratzinger. I succeeded Pope John Paul II as the 265th Pope of the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church. Who am I? And the answer is Pope Benedict XVI. So that goes for 5 points. Number 2. I am a devotional gesture where one traces a cross by touching the forehead. Number 4 first. Number 4 is Saint Louis.
The sign of the cross.
The sign of the cross is what? Let's be silent, please. I am a season where Christians undergo fasting, almsgiving, patience. Two came
Season
first.
of
Two is Obukwari.
Season of Lent.
Season of Lent is correct. Okay, next question. Let's go. I am a rope or cord used to fasten the app. 3.
Ghetto.
Number 3. 3 is Saint Jerome.
Ghetto. Or Sencha.
Yes, that is correct. Sencha. I am a rope or a cord used to fasten the app. Or cassock. That is a cincha. Next question. Silence, please. I am the outer garment worn by the priest.
Chasuble.
Chasuble is correct. The next question. I am the pen. Is it by accident or? Please, let's listen and let's learn from these things. I am a pen used when I prayed over bread and wine.
Transubstantiation.
Number 2.
Transubstantiation.
Transubstantiation.
It's about to go.
present to you the ultimate winner for the maiden edition of CAK Quiz in honor of Reverend Father Dr. Peter Kwame Sapom, St. Louis Senior High School. And others, please come. Yeah, St. Louis. Let's hear from you. Any song from St. Louis. Any song. Okay. Yes, good. Oh, keep on. Oh, because everyone will say more. Then they take their holy rosary. Holy rosary. Each one of them will take a rosary home today. A set of rosary also for the other students who came with us. Now their certificate of participation to St. Louis Senior High School. If I'm a child, you stream live. It's here among CAK. Why? The program is still on air, so please. Mamun see a camera. Thank you very much.